Everyone, I am looking forward to going over the 21 success blockers that I wrote in my very first book and as part of my private coaching group on Facebook. And you know what? I have dealt with every one of these. And what is success anyway? Success is aligning with the order in which you were divinely created. You were made in the image of God, and He has a specific purpose and a plan for you. Now, the great thing about finding that purpose and that plan is not just to honor God, although it does honor God, your creator, and I hope Jesus, your Savior. However, when you are aligned, when you're in order as a tripartite being, and you are living out your divine purpose, your design, your divine DNA, your true identity, the satisfaction is absolutely unable to be met in any other way. It is truly living your best life. It is actually having the ultimate relationship with yourself, with God, and with those around you. It doesn't mean it's always going to be easy, but that's how it comes. We have the seed, and we have the planting, and the watering, and the fertilizer, and then we have the fruit. So many applications in the natural show us the spiritual realm. And that's what I'm going to be here to unveil to you, so that whether it came from childhood or whether it is something that is in the environment around you that's impacting you, it will no longer be something that keeps you bound and captive, for I want you to be set free. God Himself wants you to be set free. So, yesterday we talked about I can't help it. Self-talk. Negative, bad, lying self-talk. And you can help it because we have not been given the spirit of fear, or timidity is what that word is in the Greek, but we have been given power and love of a sound mind. So what's today? Today is lying to yourself. When you lie to yourself, when you break your own integrity, do you know that that could actually be a matter of life and death? For myself and some of the trauma that I went through in life and some of the situations that I even put myself in, the fact that through those situations and throughout my life, I would not lie to myself. That there came moments in time when I needed to tell myself to keep my wits about me, to keep even my sanity. I know I just said my wits, but I mean, even to keep myself from self-harm. I'm telling you, it was bad. When I tell you that I understand a lot of things that you're going through, I do. I don't know the details, and I'm not taking away from your experience or your pain. But I'm telling you how to go through those experiences, how to use that pain so that you can be whole and healed and successful. So if in the past you have lied to yourself, that is something that you must stop. You absolutely have to have integrity with yourself. And when you do, then when you find yourself in difficult situations, maybe not life or death, but maybe. I mean, see, I don't have like a freak out mechanism. Why? Because I lived in a survival mode lifestyle for much of my life. And so in doing so, one of the strengths that I have is that I handle problems really well. I don't freak out, stuff like that. However, I have to even make sure that I don't lie to myself as in, you're so strong, you can do this. See, it doesn't really matter. It's not, there's a difference in a pep talk. Yes, you can do this. In affirmations, like my I Am book, you can do this. All of those things are great tools. But the bottom line is, when you tell yourself something, do you fulfill on that? So when you're telling yourself things, I would suggest that you do it in a general, much broader sense at first. If this is something that you kind of wishy-washy on, or you feel that you're in a relationship and you don't really know the answer, there was a time for me that I had to tell myself, and this went on for several years. I want to fully disclose so that you don't get trapped in the notion of some of these things are just overnight moment success. But I had to tell myself for years, I don't know how I'm going to get us out of this. And I wasn't crazy and I wasn't schizophrenic or any of those things. It's just how I talk to myself. Anyway. Again, just being transparent here so I can hopefully help you. I don't know how, because I would be talking in the mirror. I don't know how, but I'm going to get us out of this. This is not going to last. I'm not going to allow this to continue. So whatever person you want to speak in, as long as you don't think that you are doing something that is going to cause you to have a mental break, and in which case, if you're in that kind of situation, please seek help. Please get help. If you're in an abusive situation, if you're in America, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. You can also text them. You can do all sorts of things. Be sure and go into your browser and take it off of your browser, off of your history if you're under surveillance or something like that. There are ways you can pray, and the Lord will open up ways and opportunities, because abuse is never acceptable, not in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And just like we defined success a moment ago, I want to define abuse. Abuse is, and this is a success blocker that we're going to cover later on, but abuse is the misuse or the use of a person or thing contrary to how it was designed. So I don't know who that was for, but obviously that was for someone, and so I'm going to specifically speak to you and tell you you are valuable, you matter, and you shouldn't take any sort of oppression from anyone. And if you need to contact me, you can contact me in the comments. You can contact me at victoriamoremcdowell.com. Be sure and keep yourself safe. That's the most important thing. So I didn't know we were going to do that, but I'm really glad, because I feel like that message was for somebody, and I know what it feels like to be there and to have someone literally on YouTube tell you, that doesn't even know you, that you matter and that there is a way out, and there are people to help you and support you in that. And I'm one of those people. If you'd like to get in touch with me, I can get you in touch with different authorities on different levels. And so, wow, didn't know we were going to go there. But again, I'm very glad. And see, that's part of being successful. Part of being successful is to already have within us the things that we need to say that can help someone at a moment's notice. That's why studying, that's why personal development, spiritual growth, all of those things are so important. So don't lie to yourself about anything. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.